going on, guys? This is your boy John the Liquidator coming back with another video, and it looked like Caitlin Clark is turning heads after appearing Sue Bird. Guys, for this one here, we got to go all the way up to Indy. Let's get it. Let's go. Well, we have another day, and I'm telling you right now, we got a little update on Caitlin Clark, just a little small snippet. That is, she will be on Sue Bird's show tomorrow, dog. Yes. Now, a little clip has been released about like 2-3 minutes ago in regards to Caitlin Clark appearing on the Sue Bird show. Now, Caitlin Clark hasn't really done a bunch of interviews this basketball season. Now, we know this offseason she was doing a lot of speaking events. She was doing like a lot of appearances before sitting down and doing interviews. She really wasn't doing a whole bunch. Now, I'm here to tell you today she is, man. Now, I don't know what her relationship is with Sue Bird, but it's definitely looking like it possibly is a good one. Now, this is Caitlin Clark appearing on Bird's Eye View with Sue Bird, man. It said, tune in tomorrow. From the logo to the microphone, Caitlin Clark. And, yeah, man, she dropped the clip 30 minutes ago, and let's listen to it.
So, like, you have faced massive praise. You have faced harsh criticism.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how do you approach building your own confidence and really just staying true to that?
Ooh, that's a good question there, man. Now, we know there was a lot of debate going on with this Caitlin Clark and this whole situation with her civil rights, man. I told you I will be staying on top of this. More information has come out of the pipeline from Stephen A. Smith involved in this whole thing because he's spilling the beans, bro. Stephen A. Smith has been spilling the beans on this entire situation. I reported on that this morning. I was the one who broke the story on that. Like I stated, man, I'm going to follow this whole situation because right is right, is wrong. Now, there is a little bit more information that has come out. Let's listen.
All of these things are things that has the eye of the administration. As you know, Molly, it ain't just sports that I'm doing. I'm doing a lot more than sports. I am not guessing on this. I didn't go on my show and just bring it up for no reason. I happen to know a few people who have said this is something that do not be surprised if President Trump speaks on eventually. And if that man decides that this is something that can feed his base, that can ingratiate himself with that kind of audience that is protective of a Caitlin Clark and what she stands for and what she represents, and they come to a conclusion that they believe she is being unfairly treated, that is going to be a problem for the WNBA. So I'm using...
So your sentiment essentially is that this could be worthy of an investigation, not that you're supporting one.
I'm not supporting one.
But there's enough merit that
they can say, they can make the argument that there's enough merit. A senator has already looked into it. You have members of the administration who have thought about it from what I'm being told. And
guys, what did I tell you? I told you information was going to start coming out of the political platform. I told y'all this morning. Of possible President Trump looking into this whole Caitlin Clark situation. Now, I hate to keep beating the dead drum, bro, but this thing is looking spooky. And I'm telling you right now, the WNBA is going to be put in a hot seat of a lifetime. They thinking throwing green machines is something. Wait until this comes to a head, and it's on the front page of every news station, every newspaper in the country. This is going to not just be nationwide news. This is going to be international news. And I'm telling you right now, Caitlin Clark is going to drop this thing on his head. Now, I talked about this in my video this morning. I told y'all, I'm getting word from sources behind the scene telling me that the person behind pushing this narrative is Aaron Kane, allegedly. This is Caitlin Clark agent has been the one pushing this narrative, pumping it out into the public, raising concerns, raising everything about it. Why is she doing this? I can tell you one good reason. Caitlin Clark has now been hurt twice. Caitlin Clark's stock has now been went down. Now we got crazy narratives that the team ain't good without Caitlin and all these different damn things coming out. Guys, I'm telling you, this is getting spooky. Let's get back to this.
Based on Trump's history with the NFL and him being an obvious sports fan, goes to events and stuff like that. He pays attention to this kind of stuff, and this is the kind of stuff that can feed that base. So I'm saying to the WNBA, because I support the WNBA, I want them to succeed. I want all of these ladies to get their money. I want them to have their success. I'm just warning them, watch it, because if he gets involved and that base gets involved, because somehow, some way they embrace victimhood on a part of Caitlin Clark, it could be a problem. Be careful. And I'm talking to the officials. I'm talking to the WNBA. I'm talking to the players in the league. I am coming from a position of support. I don't want.
Now, Stephen A. Smith is pretty much letting them know, if y'all do not fix that damn whistle, all hell is going to break loose. If y'all do not ease up on attacking Caitlin Clark, guess what? All hell is going to break loose. Stephen A. Smith is a real one for this one. He's a real one.
Want this to happen, but ignoring it, acting like it ain't happening. The Wall Street Journal writing about that when they did, that was just a couple of weeks after those ladies wore those T-shirts. There's a collective bargaining negotiation coming up, and then all of a sudden that story comes out. That's not a coincidence for me. Yeah. If it walks like a duck and quacks like a duck, it ain't a damn mongoose. You got to pay attention and watch the tea leaves and see what's going on here and see the kind of ripple effect.
And the T-shirt
So, guys, that was Stephen A. Smith on First Take this morning, man. Very, very interesting subject matter. Very interesting situation moving forward, man. I just wanted to squeeze that into this video real quick. But, guys, Caitlin Clark will be on Bird's Eye View tomorrow. We really haven't seen Caitlin Clark, man. I know the team did do some stuff for Sid coaching yesterday. I know yesterday was her birthday, and they did like a little song or something for her, which I thought was just one of the coolest things ever, man. Other than that, we have not seen a bunch of Caitlin Clark besides sidelines at games. I got a trade deadline video coming up as well. The WNBA trade deadline is over. And the Indiana Fever didn't make any moves because I feel as if they don't need to make any moves. The team is set. They won 5 straight. Why do we need to make moves? So that's just my own personal opinion in regards to that. I feel as if we definitely don't need to make any moves. But to each his own. For all the people that's doing that, here's the footage I'm looking for right here. So this is them for Sid Colson's birthday. I just think that is just the funniest thing ever. That's a guitarist playing Don't Stop Believing, man. But I want to know you guys' thoughts in the comment section right now about this. This is a late game tonight. I will be live tonight at some point. But like always, man, until next time, shake the damn haters off. I'm out of here, baby. Peace out.